Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, it's been 18 months since Spare was written and still no paperback and no date in sight for the paperback. So this is very important information. The clock is dinging. So I have the Crow Tarot on the table because the crows are messengers and we hear messages in books and in written word. And so I'm going to ask the Crow Tarot, why no paperback? I have my suspicions, but I'm going to actually open this up a little bit more. There we go. I have my suspicions. These are huge cards, so I need a little bit more room. Have my suspicions, but I won't say them because people think then I put my energy into the cards and I can magically pull out whatever card I want to pull out. So why have we not seen a paperback for the novel Spare? Why have we not seen a paperback for the novel Spare? And it was supposed to have an extra chapter or two in it, some other juicy details about something or another. So why have we not seen a paperback copy for the book Spare? Why have we not seen a paperback copy for the book Spare? Why have we not seen a paperback copy for the book Spare? Why have we not seen a paperback copy for the book Spare? Cards are ready. The Tower. What a start. Because it's been a disaster. It's just that book has been a disaster. The Seven of Swords in reverse. So they did have a strategy, but they backpedaled on it. The Star in reverse, because the book didn't do well at all. The Tower, the Seven of Swords, the Star in reverse, it was a dud. It was a dud no matter what we see, best-selling book or whatever. Well, you know what? You can fudge those numbers by buying copies and returning them. Wow. Nine of Swords, lots of anxiety. I wonder if it's just going to be a waste of money. Justice in reverse with the Tower and the Star. You know, they may have reneged on that part of the contract. Justice in reverse is something that's been done is reversed. So, for example, like a marriage, you sign a legal marriage document, and then you reverse it when you get a divorce. So it's the undoing of a contract or an agreement, and it might not be fair. It might not be fair, but with the Tower here, and the Justice and the Star in reverse, I think we got a dud on our hands, and they had to change their strategy. The Hermit in reverse. Harry might have changed his strategy. Harry might have been the one who said, I'm not doing this. I saw the backlash it caused my family. And he might be standing alone in that with the Hermit in reverse. Because as I said before, the Hermit upright is you want to be alone. You want, that afternoon to read that book with a cup of tea or a glass of wine and nobody to bother you. But when the Hermit's in reverse, it's loneliness and you feeling all by yourself. You don't feel like you have the support. So he might be feeling like he doesn't have the support of the publisher or he's not supporting the publisher. Let's keep reading. Wow, Five of Pentacles in reverse. They've barely recovered their money. They've barely recovered their money. They may just be on the black. Page of Cups in reverse. Well, that's bad, surprising news. That's, I think, and it's interesting, this crab is here, and it's interesting, we're talking it right now during Cancer season. Surprising bad news. I think that would be, and that's what created the anxiety as well. Holy, Two of Pentacles in reverse. They just don't want to spend any more money on it. There's no money in the budget for it. Right? Two of Pentacles upright. You're budgeting money. You're figuring out how much it's going to cost, how much you're going to get for sales. They aren't even doing that anymore. It's not even in the budget. It's not even in the, in it coming down the pipe. They might even feel like, you know what, we're lucky we just barely got back into the black after we've paid Harry. I don't think they're that happy with Harry, with him being in reverse here. The Fool. Um, they might just say, you know what, let's just go on to the next book, because I believe the contract was for 4 books. So they might just be, you know what, let's just let sleeping dogs lie, and let's start afresh. Wow, 10 of Swords, ruin. They are not the Tower, 10 of Swords, Justice in reverse. Wow, they are not happy whatsoever. It's been a big disaster. It's been very ruinous for them. The heads might have rolled over this. Wow, 10 of Wands in reverse. So they may be, when 10 of Wands upright, you're carrying this burden with you. 10 of Wands in reverse, you put the burden down, but now you might trip over that burden. Depends on where you put it. So, they might be this burden that I think they're putting the burden down and tippy-toeing around it. I think this was a huge burden for them, and they're putting it down. The High Priestess, the Empress, Judgment, and the Emperor. Look at the major arcanas. Knight of Pentacles here in reverse. They're done with Harry. We've got both Harry cards on the table. The Emperor, Judgment, the Empress, Judgment, the Emperor, and the High Priestess. They definitely want more royal stories, because the Judgment upright is second chances, and the High Priestess is like secret information. And I did that reading that the stuff that Harry erased, all those emails and whatnot, destroyed evidence, was all the stuff that's going to be in his second book. I think we're going to see more about the King and Queen in his second book. With the second chances here. I think that's the big secret. I think they are going for a book more about royalty than Harry per se, because we have Harry in reverse on both of these. And also the Knight in Pentacles is stopped, right? Knight of Pentacles upright is slow and steady, wins the race, but there still is some kind of movement. When the Knight of Pentacles is in reverse, there's no movement whatsoever. It's stopped. So I think we are going to see, I think they're waiting for the second book. But it's stalled right now. And actually, Harry has come out and said the second book won't be published till after my father passes. So I think this is going to be this might be about his mother and his father, about the reality of their marriage, about him growing up with his mother and his father, with the Empress and the Emperor. I think that's what we're going to see. 2 of Wands in reverse. There's no plans right now. Everything's stalled. There's no plans. There's no outline. There's no nothing. I think this is what they're hoping for. Dirt on Charles and Diana. What Harry remembers. And if I remember correctly, Harry has publicly said he doesn't remember much about when he was younger. The World in reverse. I think that I don't think it's going to be well received. I honestly don't think it's going to be well received. And the chapter's not closed. I think with the 4 books that he said he's going to do, we actually might see that. 8 of Wands in reverse and the Moon upright and the 4 of Wands in reverse. I think we are going to see, it just came to me. You know why Harry's not going to do anything until after his father passes away? Because it's going to be about his father and his mother and Camilla. And it's going to be how Harry is reflecting on that, because he has divorced Meghan, and now his children are growing up with divorced parents like he did. I'm telling you, because it's stalled right now. I think that, and also the Moon card here, I think we are going to see again some self-reflection. That's what the moon is. That's why it's an illusion. It's just a reflection. It's not reality. And I think we're going to see the reflection of Harry in as a young boy going through parents who are going through a divorce, and then Harry as an adult with divorced children. I think we're going to see some correlations there. We've got the divorce card here, the Four of Wands in reverse. We've got the divorce card. It's going to be all about Harry and his reflection. And even with this moon card, as a young boy and then as an adult, and how, life is repeating itself. Something there. But right now, there's no plans at all to do a paperback novel. No, that's it. That's done and dusted. They're looking forward to the second book. But right now, there's no plans. There's no ghostwriter. There's no outline. There's no action on it whatsoever. And I think that's because Harry said he won't release it until after his father has passed, which is very unfair, because if it has something to do with his father won't be there to defend himself. I think that's really ignorant, to tell you the truth. I think that I think that's really rude. You have something to say about me, say it to my face so I can defend myself. You have something to say about my marriage when you were a young boy and you say you don't remember anything, and yet you go on and on about your mother and about how much you hate me. How much do you think it's going to say about Charles and Camilla and what terrible people they were and how they treated his mother? And, I just did the outline for them. All right. Well, thank you very much for watching. Please take good care. See you online. Bye for now.